If you want to come into this as a victim, you're going to see everything and you're a victim to it. The way I teach, you're victimizing the unlearned. You're victimizing the neophyte. They don't know how to fucking trade. They put their stop loss in the wrong place. We're running on them. We're not running in a pack like a wild animals, okay? Trying to find whatever moves next. That's reacting to price. Fuck that. We are a cheetah. We know we can run any fucking thing down. We can run anything down. Put whatever fuck you want to put in front of us, whatever method out there, we will run circles around that shit. Nothing can fucking beat what I'm telling you. Nothing can beat this. Nothing. If it could, it would have came. It's never come. You are a cheetah stalking in the high grass. And there's a herd out there. They think they're safe because they're close. They're all doing the same thing, eating the grass. They're hanging around, same people, doing the same shit. Harmonic, retail, Elliott wave shit. You're the cheetah. You're sitting out there in the long grass. You're just waiting. You're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And you see that one gazelle just takes a step too far out and puts his stop loss right there. Easy for the taking. The herd is going to move away, but that one animal that doesn't know what it's doing, it doesn't shift when it should. And now there's a fair value gap. In 72 miles an hour, in seconds, your ass is there pouncing on it. That's what I'm envisioning in price. Do I know that person that's losing money? No. Do I know the person that has all their hopes and expectations of making money on that trade? Do I know them? Am I going to see them? No. Am I worried about them? No. Do I feel bad that they lost money? No. I have to eat. You have to eat. Everybody signs the same risk disclosures when you come into this market. Everybody understands that you can lose and lose more than you have. I have no qualms about it, period. It's the way it is. It's a jungle out here. You either are prey or you're a predator. I don't walk around or teach my students to be a lamb. This is the way it is, folks. You have to have teeth and you have to have claws. And you need to know when to use them and how to use them. You want to come in here and play the nice guy role and everybody, is going to love you and you never say anything wrong or never off color or whatever. The bottom line is, that's not what this is. This is fucking war. We're talking about money, real money, lots of it, and major entities out there that do not want you to be doing this successfully. They're going to roll on that. And I'm teaching you how to beat the fuck out of that, okay? Consistently.
Yo, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday, folks. How are we doing, chat? Good morning, good morning. Say what's up in the chat. Hit the like button for your boy if you'd be ever so kind. Thank you so much in advance. Good morning, guys. Make yourselves at home. What's up, John Isaac, Horty Panda, Caden Trade, Sempi, Hindsight King, Paris. Good morning. Ferry, Tito, Estui, Mark, 1010, Attican, Mickey Cookie, good to see you, man. Official Lan. Melda, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We got market open here in like 2 minutes, so we'll do a quick little jump into the charts quickly here before market open. As far as the economic calendar is concerned, no red folder news this morning. We do have orange medium impact news at 10 o'clock. So we'll be mindful of that, but I'm not too concerned about it. Trump speaks later tonight at 9 o'clock, so shouldn't have to worry about that. Where I want to start going over the chart quick, guys, is the daily. So on the daily, both for ES and NQ, ended up getting a strong bearish close on the previous day candle and forming a daily order block, bearish order block to the downside. And as of right now, today, so far, we've traded up, retest that order block on ES. You can see ES trading away from it already a little bit, and NQ kind of resting right at that opening price. So for me, this is bearish. I think that I'm going to be looking to expect lower prices off this bearish order block. So that is where we stand on the daily. As far as the 4 hour, we are also inside of a 4 hour bearish fair value gap, as you guys can see here and here. A little bit cleaner structure on ES. You guys could, you know, some of you guys are probably looking at NQ of the 4 hour chart saying that this actually inversed, but we did not inverse on ES. So to me, this is still bearish. Scaling in still hourly. You can see the currently hourly candle is already expanding lower. It would be nice, obviously, to see some sort of a manipulation higher at the open, if I'm being honest. Just because, you know, if this just dumps right off open, that's going to kind of bite. Just because I don't love to trade like that. But you can see that we're already kind of dumping a little bit. We'll see what happens, chat. But would like to be bearish going into today off the daily bearish order block off of the hourly or 4 hour fair value gap to the downside. And obviously we're just kind of bearish overall right now. So that is what I am thinking. We'll see if we get any manipulations. There is opening bell, chat. Play ball. Let's see what we want to do. So we opening up right at the low of this range right here. And you guys can kind of see from the overnight trading, we didn't really accomplish too much. Here is our overnight sessions. You can see that ES is actually already trading below London low. We've got manipulation up here at this high. We got SMT above Asia high with NQ. But yeah, a manipulation up would be nice here. See if we get such things. We'll see if Christmas can come early, chat. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Where the treetops glisten and NQ listens to hear stop losses in the snow. All right, we're just going to dump. And away we go. There's London lows already, yeah. Sorry, I got to clean up some of these drawings. All right, well, we'll see what we want to do here. Obviously still bearish overall, but immediate push off the open to London. See what sets up, boys. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Let's see, what does the poll in the chat say? Also bearish. Well, maybe I should take it all back then, and maybe I should expect higher prices. If the chat is overly bearish, maybe we should be bullish. But 49% bearish, 35% bullish, 16%. You already know we chopping, son. What's up, Allie? Yeah, I mean, we didn't really, there shouldn't be much of an opening range gap just because we didn't really do too much in the overnight trading. Right? You can see we've already filled in the opening range gap that was present. Oh, please don't just melt straight off open like all the way through all of these levels. Like, yeah, I don't know. The only entry really off the open would have been like, obviously 15-minute close here before open. We trade back up into this OB. I don't know. That's really it. Yeah, I see the Dow right now as well. We wicked down at the open, took out a short-term low. Now we're pumping above these range highs on Dow Jones. We got ES sell side 832, this external low. We'll see. Maybe we SMT off that low or something. Scammer or profitable? Definitely scammer. Tyler Judah swing, London low, previous AM high. Maybe. Yeah, we got London low already taken out. Great value blueberries. I would like to be more so bearish, though. I mean, obviously, we just went over what the daily and the 4-hour looked like, so that would be ideal, is to be able to frame shorts. Anything that's long, I feel like will be potentially more risky, but hey, no risk, no Rari. All right, ES about to run the low. 5 minutes into the open. Well, we predicted the opening move right. Kind of hoping that didn't happen, but market don't care what we want, does it? Good morning, Oscar. Good morning, Lorenzo. Good to see you, man. Should we slap an old volume profile? Should we slap an old volume profile on this bish and just see? I think we're like in it. I think we did this Friday last week just for shits and giggles. Yeah. Value area low, boys. Oh my God, we're at the value area low. If we lose value area low, boys, oh my God, it's over. What do you guys think? I could be a volume profile trader, don't you think? Jeez, bro. Yeah. Yeah, it is funny that Dow Jones is going up right now. What's up, Krez? Thoughts on Justin? We already went over this yesterday a little bit, but thank you, Jared. I'm glad somebody remembered, though. He says that I've always called out his BS. Listen, I've told you guys ad nauseum. If I was ever to want to be a trading scammer, I would do, you know, a quote unquote personal funds account that I'm, you know, promoting fake profits from and sell something, right? You know, it's what TJR is doing. It's what Justin did. It's unfortunate. I do give him credit for coming out and coming clean about it, but I mean, it's kind of I understand like the perspective of like it's obviously too late because he already charged people thousands of dollars. But yeah, we went over it yesterday. It is what it is, man. Welcome to the trading space. Welcome to the trading space. The people that are new to trading are like probably caught off guard by something like that. The people that have been around the trading block for a while are not really that surprised because we've kind of seen this shit. Like there's a reason that so many people in the trading space, after a while, you become so cynical of everybody and people just write you off as a hater. And it's like, you're not really a hater. You're just, you know, you just don't believe everything you see on the internet because you've seen you've seen how easy it is for people to fake shit, you know? So it's unfortunate, but trading is just, I don't know. Yeah, it really is one of those industries. It's just kind of scummy. I mean, pretty much the entire finance space is scummy though, right? Like you could find a lot of scummy activity even in just like the world of finance overall. Trading is kind of a microcosm of that, to be honest. I'm sure the level of fraud. Well, we already know the level of fraud at what scale it's being done, right? Like, I feel like there isn't a single person that's in the United States. I feel like there isn't a single person that doesn't fully believe that like there's a shit ton of insider trading. All of our politicians like getting $170,000 salary, but yet they're worth hundreds of millions. You know what I mean? So like, if you really think about it, it's just like some of these trading scammers are literally like baby fish compared to just like what's actually happening to like the citizens as a whole. Just kind of fucked up to think about, ain't it? Well, nice reaction off London lows, chat. SMT'd with this external low of the ES, so that's kind of what we were waiting to see what kind of reaction we'd give. It's not my first choice because I did want to be bearish going into the day, but obviously new information. This is what we got so far, so might be flipping bullish. We'll see. Yeah, Dow Jones is like moonshotting right now. Hey, we talked about it, boys. We talked about it yesterday. We were like, all right, the weekly power of 3. The weekly power of 3. It's just, dude, this daily chart's kind of been fucking with us. But like the weekly power of 3, we talked about how we opened up Sunday, traded lower, yesterday lower, today lower, could be potentially low of week, right? It could be that weekly profile, Tuesday low of week, and then we rally. I don't know, maybe until we strike Iran, I guess. I mean, once we strike Iran, this thing's gonna fucking melt, but yep, long's looking pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I sent a screenshot to one of my buddies yesterday, and I was just like, just like discussing this weekly range that we've just been in since October. So, like, you know, there's opportunity. We've had our fair share of good moments and bad moments so far trading in this price action, but like, this is the weekly chart, guys. What would you guys categorize this weekly, you know, movement on NASDAQ? How would you categorize this? What is this? Think of me as a therapist and I'm showing you an abstract piece of art. If you squint your eyes, what do you see when you look at this? other than stop loss. What do you guys see when you look at this? We are just kind of admiring the fucking fuckery going on in the indices, like just like the movement overall. You know. Now it's no excuse. It's no excuse. It basically just means be more selective, I guess, and have better discipline than you would need to in maybe more friendly markets. But yeah, man, it's wild to look at, man. It's been so ongoing. You know, I think from October to now, it's almost the end of February. So 5 months. Think about that, boys. Over like a half a year of that so far. And the only thing that's going to get us out of it is us striking Iran. Who would have thought? Yeah, Kooky. I mean, just from the weekly chart, it looked like that's about when we entered this range on the weekly. I'm going off of when we moved up from this, because we were moving up nicely, right? Like, remember, we were just rallying, kind of a smooth uptrend back to all-time highs. And then October, we did put in one new all-time high in November, and then we just kind of, like, this has been the range that has been set from October to November, November-ish to now, yeah. Well, dare I ask, did anybody just YOLO into a long after this fucking Hulk inversion candle? I mean, the candle alone is literally 90 points. Caden goes, I did? Son of a bitch, Caden. Caden, you son of a gun. Well, now what the hell are we supposed to do? This is just the first 15 minutes of open, by the way. New 15 just opened up. Yeah, like at this point, do I just fucking enter off this 15-minute and put my stop here at 9:30 open? Maybe ES is going for this 4-hour gap fill. I'm just going to wait for now, boys. Let's see what we want to do. Oops. Yeah, I agree. It's hard not to be bullish after this. What was this high? Oh, this is yesterday's AM session high. You guys know what they call this, right? It's the inverse middle finger. You guys have seen this before, right? A vagina. I think I see what you're saying. All right, well, yeah, I'm just waiting for now, guys. Macro begins here in a couple minutes. Pretty violent opening range, I'd say. We definitely got the move lower that we wanted to see, I guess. You know, initially we purged London lows. Obviously, this hourly candle and 4-hour candle will close in 10 minutes. The 15 obviously looks pretty bullish based off the previous 15-minute candle sweeping the low here and then obviously closing above these highs. SMT at the external low, etc. It does go against what I originally thought the daily looked like. Right? Like daily, I don't know. Is anybody holding the opinion that this is all still likely the scenario and this is all noise? Yeah, here's what I'll wait for, chat. So, I mean, depending on what we do, right? Like, I don't necessarily want to just full blown abandon the original bias as of just yet. We've seen crazier manipulations, so it's not like we can't do this and then still revisit lower, right? But what I will say is, if we were to like trade down, perhaps 15-minute OB. You know, this key level, maybe we leave a 15-minute gap behind, etc. We see respect there, then we scale back in. We see displacement back up, maybe like a 1-minute inversion or something. We could look for a continuation to new highs, but until then, I still could see a scenario here where we still end up holding the daily. We hold, you know, this 4-hour gap on like ES. I could see this scenario playing out still, to be honest. It just wasn't like the ideal way that I would have loved for it to start, but like I would have absolutely preferred at open here we move up and then sell. Pattern trading at its finest. Oscar, could you explain that? Or are you not talking to me? I feel like I just have been giving if this, then that scenarios. If this, then long. If this, then short. Think it'll either go up or down. Now we're talking. Now we're talking absolute goat. Yeah, the daily volume, I mean, at that point, if we go there, then we're probably just going to go visit the highs. The daily volume imbalance is all the way back up at new week opening gap. All right, hourly closure here in 7 minutes. Same with the 4-hour. Medium impact news at 10 as well. Yeah, I agree, Kevin. Well, that's kind of the issue, right? Like when we're in like this big range, sometimes it's a little more difficult to time those those rebalances. And also obviously we know that we're always trying to trade like a spooling market because that's when we perform best, but a lot of times you end up getting caught trying to get that breakout move, and then we just go right back in the range. Initial 5-minute gap tap. Yeah, Trump speaks today at 9 p.m. tonight, so like literally in like 11 hours. Yeah, Kev, that's kind of what I'm thinking as well. We do have NVIDIA earnings tomorrow afternoon. I would expect some volatility, but enough to get us out of this ungodly range. Probably not. Just look at this 5-minute gap. Oh, man. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to go for this. I'm going to put a limit here quick at 877 off this inversion. Stop is above here, above these bodies. I'm going to stick with the short bias, boys. If we immediately just come grab this, like inverse this gap too, I might just hop out of it. We are a little before 10 o'clock. Got entry basically right at midnight. I'll go break even around like 9:30 open. Yeah, just trying to stay in line with the higher time frames, right? 4-hour gap on ES, daily OB on ES and NQ. Feel like this move here at the opening range kind of happened a little too sudden. That this is just kind of a fake out. Yeah, if you want to wait for news, that's understandable. See what happens, man. Medium impact news incoming here in 20 seconds. Moment of truth. I hope this 10 a.m. just doesn't open up and just fly. That would suck. Look at that hourly close. Looks pretty weak. Decent sign. Nobody's scared. I know what you're all thinking. Don't fucking celebrate. Don't do it. Don't you fucking dare do it. We did just hit 50%. I'm gonna go break even. And I'm out break even. I swear to God, dude, if this just fucking melts after getting me out break even, I'm crashing out. Don't you fucking do it. Don't you do it, dude. Oh, fuck. Hang on, boys. Trade Sinker's geeking out on me. Come on, bitch. Fuck. Is this thing really about to just dump like that? Oh my goodness, bro. I just randomly got booted off my TRADEIFY connection on Trade Sinker. So I'm trying to reconnect. And this shit is not working. Bro, what are you doing? Oh, thank you. What? All right. So I guess I didn't get break even stopped. Oh, I mean, I did, but I'm up 40 cents on my leader account. I'm up 135 on my, or 134 on my followers somehow. That was weird. Did anybody else just get booted off their TRADEIFY connection on TradeSync, or was that just me? Oh, thank God, boys. Oh, I was gonna fucking crash out a little bit if this just went, if I got top ticked out break even and then we just melted. The reason I went break even is just because I wasn't loving how we were just refusing to drop through 50%, and then we inversed here on this 1 minute. So that was like why I abruptly jammed it up break even. But let's see. I will be open to still replaying this move, but. Five-minute gap tap there. I'd say we can form an OB here. Look to rejoin. Jeez. Technology, chat. Trailing drawdown, shub. It depends if you are using an intraday trailing drawdown account or end of day. Intraday, yes. End of day, no. You can see the conflict here, right? Like the 15-minute, you know, was kind of more so bullish. 15 and 5 minute was more so bullish off of the open. Meanwhile, we're trying to stay steadfast with the daily and the 4 hour being bearish, right? That's why I told you boys not to celebrate when this candle was coming in. And yeah, like I said before kind of any of this happened, you guys remember my if-then scenario? If this, then that scenario for longs? I said if we were to come down, rebalance in here, and then we get some displacement to the upside with an inversion, it probably looks like higher prices, you know? And it's like, is that going to happen here? Possibly. They don't want to make it easy. We actually had a 15-minute gap that was left here on NQ. Wasn't left on ES, maybe a little one. Dow Jones for sure. Wow. This shit's actually flipping. Didn't quite get that 5-minute inversion here. Well, boys, I'm happy with my break even now. I was just worried that if we got, you know, suckered out and then it just melts, but I'm happy about it now. But I was panicking a little bit because my trade sinker was freaking out. I was like, no, I'm trying to trade. Right now? Right now? You couldn't wait? All right, moment of truth, guys. What are we gonna do? I mean, I'm saying 5-minute inversion, probably upside, right? If not, downside still in play technically, but a lot of respect being shown here. $15-minute close in a few minutes. How you will adapt to 24-hour trading? Well, technically, it's already 23-hour trading. Will it still be 23-hour trading? Will they still shut down for an hour or not? I mean, if not, I don't think it really fucking matters, to be honest. I generally don't think it'll change too much, if I'm being honest. I guess we'll see. We'll have more data to go off of, I guess, but I don't foresee, like, New York opening bell, you know, New York session still not being the most high volume session. 5 minutes holding for now. Wow. One-minute inversion about to print. Oh my god. Sold. Sign me up for the short. I'm in. I'm replaying it, chat. I'm in. I couldn't help myself. Yeah, I'm going to try this off the 1 minute inversion, 5 minute holding. If you want to wait for more confirmation, you got this OB you could wait for. Technically, we got that here with this 1 minute here. You see, we trade up and we show respect to it here, and then we create this inversion. So let's see what happens. New 15 just opened up. FOMO trade. Apparently everything's a FOMO trade now. Yeah, that's right. I'm taking a trade because I'm afraid I'm gonna miss out on the move. Isn't that why everybody takes any trade ever? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I pressed the button because I'm afraid I'm gonna miss the move if I don't. Yeah, that's... Oh yeah, that's trading. Oh yeah, I forgot. So yeah, you got me. FOMO trade. Sue me. Oh no. That didn't copy. It didn't copy to all my accounts. It's always something, bro. As of right now, we're getting nice wick rejection off this 1 minute BPR. And the hourly wick did respect, you can see 50% of the previous hourly wick high. It's just going to depend on what we do here. Probably got to be patient considering it's 10:18. All right, so we'll see what happens. You know, probably break even at a new low here around 9:30 open if we can get there. Then obviously if we go higher, then I'm just wrong. So. About to get a little SMT with this high, potentially. That's not good. SMTing here, kind of last line of defense now. See what happens. Oh, I'm not eating the crow, Paris. Fuck that. I'm crazy. I ain't that crazy. If I wanted to kill myself, I would just use a shotgun, probably. Yeah, stopped out. Ah, shucks, dude. I just wanted to stay fucking loyal to the bearish bias. We were holding the 5 minute. We were holding the 5 minute here. And then closed bearish on the 5. 1 minute inversion, etc. But no cigar. But yeah, that did not copy trade to all of my accounts. 1 second. I'm going to reconnect again. Technology. All right. We're all reset there. Lovely daily chart here. Had to do with the psychology. Just would have never taken the short respectfully. You know what's funny though? Yeah, I guess since you guys are in the mood for some Justin jokes, I got one for you. You guys just watched me do that for free. Imagine if you paid me $4,000 for a mentorship for that. Hashtag levels. Yeah, we've already covered the Justin situation. I feel like plenty already. My opinion is I thought the guy was scamming a long time ago. I give him credit for coming out and being honest, but I also find it cringy as fucking shit when people use God to like promote anything, build anything. Like they virtue signal using, you know, you're taking God's name. That's how I view it. Like one of the commandments is don't take God's name in vain. And I like when people like virtue signal with like scripture, and it's like a fucking OnlyFans girl having a Bible verse in her Instagram bio. That's the same shit. Like when you use God's name to build especially something that you're building immorally and unethically. I just think using God, like, bro, you can be strong in your faith, and I get it. Like, we need people to like spread the message of, you know, the word of the Lord. I get all that shit, but like, you know what I mean? You ain't the guy, pal. You're selling you're just scamming people in the trading industry, and you're trying to virtue signal to people that you're just a virtuous person. It's just, come on. That shit cringes me out beyond belief. Sometimes, like, the ugliest people you know, and this sounds judgmental. I have no room to judge, but, like, sometimes the ugliest people that you know in life become, like, the most Jesus-worshiping people. And some people will say, oh, it's so amazing. It's so inspiring. They were saved. It's like, oh, you mean now that... You mean they switched their personality and now they've made Jesus their personality online? That's virtuous? That's inspiring to you? I don't know. I just don't see it that way. And then, like, when people say shit like, God told me to do this, God told me to do that, that shit fucking bugs me, bro. But kind of a different conversation, I guess. But yeah, that's my opinion on the Justin situation. I mean, but that's the trading space, man. Welcome to the trading space. The trading space is filled with way worse than Justin, believe it or not. Yeah, no refunds will be issued. Nothing, guys, I doubt anything will happen. Nothing will happen. There's never any repercussions for this stuff. Nothing will happen. If you paid him the money, even if you sued him, I don't think you'd get your money back. Being dead serious. You know what'll happen? People will say, that sucks, but you're the idiot who paid it, so welcome welcome to accountability. Yeah. Yeah, we could go into several rabbit holes about faith and religion, but yeah. I'm of the opinion that the loudest people about faith generally are the most deceiving. I don't know, I guess the right word to use, but usually the people with the strongest faith tend to be probably the most quiet, you know? But different strokes for different folks. Not hating on religion, not hating on people that want to, you know, spread the word of the Lord or anything like that. But like I said, time and a place. And I just think a lot of people go about it in a very virtue signaling type of a way. Yeah, boys. Wow. The bearish bias, totally fucking wrong today. I have no shame in admitting that. Wanted to see the daily OB. 4-hour gap, hold bearish on ES and NQ, and we're just fucking mooning. So yeah, totally offside there. Really the only thing to say. What more can I say? But hey, good news is
You're going to do it wrong. You're going to have transactions that don't pan out, that are profitable. And it doesn't mean you can't trade. It doesn't mean that your system's flawed. It doesn't mean that you won't eventually become long-term consistent. It just means that individual decision didn't pan out for you, and that's okay. That's one of the main takeaways I want you to understand.
There. If you were also wrong today, maybe you feel better. Probably not, though. Paris, to be fair, you did tell my sexy little white ass to long. You said long like right here, though. Then we dumped down, and then I went short. Now we're ripping. Yeah, Paris, I saw it. Don't worry. I saw it. Why short are you bought? Yeah, I guess so. Good one. Well, 10:30. Yeah, 4-hour gap fill on ES. However, seems like we're just drawn, straight to the Monday AM high. Are we low of the week put in chat? Question mark on ES. What do you guys think? Was that low of the week today? Or no? Do I have any white jokes? Do I have any white jokes? I could probably think of some. Do I have any white jokes? Yeah, let's see if I can look up a couple good white jokes. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I was trying to think of something to do with like credit rating, but that seems a little bit too white guy jokes. Wouldn't that be funny if I type in white guy jokes and it just gave me a bunch of black guy jokes? Hang on. Fuck. All right, Google. Bro, dude, it's bringing me up a bunch of fucking articles about like white supremacy and shit. Ah, when in doubt, go to ChatGPT. Give me 3 funny white guy jokes. That's funny. I'm getting these articles about white supremacy. All right, here's what ChatGPT said for the 3 funny white jokes. I'm so white, when I clicked accept cookies, I actually read them first. Number 2, my spice tolerance is so polite. It says, oh, no, thank you. Black pepper is plenty. Number 3, I don't sunburn. I upgrade. From printer paper to limited edition lobster. Below it, it says, if you want darker humor, still playful, dad jokes or trading jokes instead, say the word. How about this? Let's do, give me 1 dark, 1 dad, 1 trading. All right. You guys ready? Dark humor. My calendar and I are in a toxic relationship. It keeps reminding me of my deadlines. ChatGPT, you suck. Dad joke. That doesn't even deserve a drum roll. No. Dad joke. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't. Okay, bro. What is this shit? The trading joke. I don't have a gambling problem. I just aggressively provide liquidity at premium prices. Now it says, do you want one more that's actually offensive, Dark, or keep it YouTube safe? What do you guys think? Do you guys want an offensive dark white joke, or should we keep it YouTube safe? You don't want jokes, you want giveaway? You know what I want? I want likes on the stream. Offensive. No, we better not. We got sensitive folks in the chat from time to time. All right, let's go. Let's go dark offensive. Let's see what he got. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what ChatGPT's got. How dark is it really? This is stupid, bro. This is stupid. I don't even get it. I started a procrastinator support group. We haven't met yet. I mean, it's like a corny dad joke, but this is dark offensive, ChatGPT. I started a procrastinator support group. We haven't met yet. Get it? They're procrastinating. Yeah, ChatGPT, I think your dark humor and my dark humor are a little different. Grok will give me bangers. Yeah. We'll use Grok for the next batch. Oh, man. Well, kind of a bummer that we were offside today. This daily chart actually fucking pisses me off. Does anybody else, when they see this daily chart, just get angry? I don't know. This just pisses me off. This fucking upsets me. I'm offended, actually. I'm not offended by any level of white jokes or any other jokes, but this shit pisses me off. This actually offends me. Shit makes me so mad. Makes me so fucking angry, dude. Oh my god. Shit like this never happened under Biden. If you know, you know. God. You forgot about the daily chart? Fucking honestly good. Didn't help me none. Didn't help me none. You voted for it? Oh, no. I voted for something that didn't exist. I still got... Hang on. Do you know what's crazy? I ordered my America First hat from the Fuentes shop like 3 weeks ago, and that shit's still ain't here yet. I'm starting to think I got scammed. I also ordered my Wang Half t-shirt. That's kind of the thing I wanted the most, and now it's... Didn't know I had to wait till the next election cycle to get it. Wait a minute. Oh, is it the State of the Union tonight? Oh. State of the Union tonight, boys. No shit. Is it just going to be like the corny, like one side of the room stands and claps, the other side sits? Yeah, we're not a divided country. Yeah, I know. The you voted for people are just showcasing their IQ. Here's how insignificant we are. Regardless of what I voted for, we were going to get the same outcome either way. EQ tab, I was scared to short until we traded back below that. Yeah. I mean that's where I went break even, and then, like I said, just stuck with the short idea. The way that the previous hourly closed did kind of have me feeling a little bit better about the continuation shorts. You know, this was just inducement. So what could I have done differently? Either one, just wait, sit on my hands. Like, I was initially waiting for the short to confirm by closing below here. And obviously that alone would have saved me from taking this trade, you know, instead of just relying on the inversion. Something to note. I have been, actually, if you guys haven't noticed, over the past couple weeks, and it's helped a lot, I've been essentially almost, I don't want to say ignoring fair value gaps, but I've been kind of saying fuck fair value gaps for entries and just using order blocks and changing the state of deliveries. And it's helped, I would say, it's helped, I feel like, a lot with precision and accuracy and win rate. Just so much noise on these lower time frames, right? With gaps, you know, being created, inversed, reclaimed, inversed again, and, you know, in markets that look like this on the daily chart, you know, you can see the problem with that. It's not true. We got a closed border. Did we, though? We got a closed border, but we're shipping in H-1B1 visas like no tomorrow. I think the thing that I'm probably the most disappointed in, though, and it's not really a surprise. I mean, I feel like a lot of people have felt this way for a while. It's just the whole APAC Israel lobby. You know, we're kind of just Israel's bitch, to be honest. About to start another war with Iran. Israel's going to control the entire Middle East soon. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, boss? Come give you a kiss? Fucking sold. I've been waiting for you to ask this. That's for you. Oh, a video on the day of the life. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Florida. TG Capital a kiss, and that'll be my first day in the life log. It'd be a sick thumbnail, Tyler. Tell me that thumbnail wouldn't feed families. You thinking what you seeing what I'm seeing? Shut that crap down too. You actually have a good Indian friend who actually agrees. Yeah, dude, you could go into so many. The political sphere is literally so fucked. Like, you could pick any number of topics and complain, but it's just, I don't know. You care about politics too much, and it's just fucking eats at you, dude. You just get so annoyed and fed up, and it's like nothing you can do. I'd love to sit here and be like, I'm fucking not paying my taxes, but I almost also feel like I don't have a choice. Oh, dude. Tyler, come back in the PM for on live? I don't know about live. Maybe if I can get a $4,000 mentorship created by PM session, maybe we could run it. Too soon? Too soon or no? Yeah, too soon probably. Stopping just short of Monday high for now. Last 15-minute candle of the hour just opened up. We got 11 a.m. macro incoming. We'll see what happens at 11, but yeah, dude, really wanted to see bearishness off of the daily the daily OB and the 4-hour gap that was holding on ES at the time. Obviously, this candle is just reclaiming all of this after ES ran this out. We did get that initial push off the open. And then just flip this shit on its head. So, I don't know. Maybe we've put in the low of the week now on Tuesday. Maybe we'll see a rally all week. When does the Olympics end, by the way? I actually saw ICT's tweet yesterday where he said he thinks that they'll wait till after the Olympics. When does the Olympics end? And I actually agree with that. Wait, what? Oh, they already ended? His tweet doesn't make sense then. They already ended? I could have sworn. Am I going schizo? Did he not just tweet yesterday when the Olympics end? I could have swore I saw this. Anyway, well, how about this then? We rally all week. We strike Iran on Saturday. We gap down God knows how much on Sunday. I hope it doesn't happen, but you guys can see it too, can't you? The Mexico... I did not know that. I did not know this. Can I check gold? Daily FEG looks like it may deliver. The daily FEG. If Tyler Capital is still, if TG Capital is still in here and he wants to give a opinion on that, he can. He's more familiar with gold than I am. I see what you're seeing though. Got this daily OB tap, daily FEG. I'd say 4 hour, 1 hour. Yeah, looking pretty sharp for now. I was thinking like if we got like a 4 hour, maybe not even that. Yeah, I mean, I would say if we trade back above like here, probably looking for that higher leg to this high. If not, The only thing I would say is maybe one more leg down below this low, and then we go. At least that's how NQ likes to operate a lot. Like I said, I'm not as familiar with gold. But fucking NQ likes to do shit like this. We'll come down, tap a gap partially, come back up, resweep, and then we'll go. I don't know if gold likes to behave the same way. Weekly and daily, very clean. Yeah, Tyler, give us your best opinion. In I'll give you 2 words. In 2 words, I want you to categorize what you think when I show you this daily chart on NQ and the weekly. What is, like, give me 2 words. Give me your best 2 words of what you feel and think inside when you see these 2 time frames and just this chart as a whole. Give him 2 words. He only needs 1. AIDS. Yeah. I hate complaining about it because it just makes me feel like I'm making excuses, which it is an excuse, right? But, you know, what else are we going to do to pass the time? Gold has its own behavior. Yeah. Just watched the Justin deleted video. First minute already pissed you off. Using God. Yeah, we went into a big rant about this already. Yeah. Like I'm a very, you know, I'm a very Christian individual. I was born and raised Catholic. I probably hold a lot stronger faith-based ideologies than the average lukewarm modern day, you know, Christian. And there's just something about when, yeah, I just dislike when, to me it feels like people are using God's name in vain when they, you know, almost like make it their personality in a way. And it's not anything to do with like the message, you know, like the message isn't bad. It's just kind of like the implication of it, I guess, especially when you see people doing it in a way that is like promoting their own brand or selling something or whatever. It just feels like a big virtue signal. And to me, it feels like, you know, you're using God's name in vain to build something that is, you know, worldly for your own self-interest. So that shit's always bugged me. We've talked about that before too, long ago, but we don't need to get in any religious rabbit holes, I suppose. Yeah, Tyler, I was bearish off the daily. I wanted to see after the daily close yesterday. I wanted to see us trade up. We hit this daily OB, and I wanted to see lower. At the time, ES and this 4-hour gap we're holding and respecting. We did get the push off the open. We ran this external low on ES, SMT'd with NQ. NQ took out London low. So I see the logic there for, obviously, the reversal to the upside, which we got. Everything was just all quick, and it was before the 10 o'clock hourly open. And, yeah, I shouldn't say I married the short bias, but I was definitely offside as wanting to see lower today. Being a trader and making your daily bread from markets and being religious is wild, man. Are you saying that I have to be atheist? Is that your position, AXQ? Is your position that in order to make money as a trader, you need to be atheist or agnostic or something? Is that your position? Because that's a fucking wild take. To me, that's the really wild take. What? Okay, now he's saying, no, man, that's not his position. Then what? Then your comment doesn't make sense. Being a trader, making your daily bread from markets, and being religious is wild. Can you explain how you're not contradicting yourself? Don't worry, I'll hold. Specifically not contributing to society, providing any worth. I mean, well, how do you look at contributing to society? You could, I mean, there's so many different ways that you could quantify that. Now, are we contributing, in terms of like manual labor? No, obviously not, right? Are we contributing in the same way in terms of paying our taxes? Yes. And a lot of cases, I pay a very fat chunk in taxes every year. So does that count as contributions to society? I'll leave that up to you. That's one way to quantify it. I'm not only trading, but I'm also streaming. And whether you guys get value from that or not is obviously your decision. I can't speak for you. It does add a little bit of fulfillment to it, because obviously I would just be sitting here by myself. Obviously it's not totally for free. I do get paid when you guys use my code for, prop firms, TradeSync, Replicanto, etc. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I do it totally for free and I'm just like so holier than thou, because I understand that that's not true either. The only reason that people do anything in the public eye, especially in the trading space, is to, nobody's really doing it out of the total kindness of their heart. Like, don't get me wrong, my goal is to provide value and to be helpful to the best of my ability. I mean, that's really all I can do. Some might see that as a contribution to society, but there's plenty of ways to contribute to society. It's not just, having a 9-to-5 job. That would be my argument there. And not only that, what would you say about the people that do work 9-to-5 jobs? I mean, there's corruption in every industry, by the way. Like, there is so much corruption in our medical industry, our pharmaceutical industry. I mean, literally everything. You name it, there's corruption in it. Like, I can't think of an industry where that's not a, you know what I mean? There's bad apples everywhere. But in some ways, I could also make this argument. If you wanted to get really deep and philosophical with it, I could make the argument that the least creative thing that you could do in your life is to never try, never to create, never to try to forge your own path, but instead be beaten to death by these expectations, by society, the outside world. You just settle for a job because it's the secure, safe thing to do. It's nothing against jobs, right? But let's fucking be honest here. The reason you guys all got into trading, I would assume, is, for most of you at least, is to create some level of financial freedom, to escape your job at some point. Crazy claim, right? But I would guess that's probably the case for most of you. So what I would deem to be far less noble would be to essentially kind of like give up that desire that God gave you and just say, fuck it, I'm just going to be a cog in the wheel of a corrupt machine for my entire life. And then I'm going to perpetuate that same expectation onto my kids. I say fuck that shit. Here's the reality. The modern day fiscal financial system is so fucked. Modern day slavery, it's literally, I mean, it's what it is. You guys ever heard the quote, like, a salary is the bribe that they give you to give up on your dreams? Corny, but just because it's corny doesn't make it not true. And, you know, I look at things that way, to be honest. So I would make the exact total inverse argument of, I guess, what you're saying, AXQ, but we need people to create value and solve problems. If everyone was trading, they would. I totally agree with you, AXQ. I'm not sitting here advocating like everybody should be a trader. That's not what I'm saying. I totally agree with you. It's not lost on me that we need infrastructure. We need, people working these jobs. I'm not sitting here telling everybody to trade. When people ask me if they should get into trading, I tell them, fuck no. Most people want to get into trading because they think it's easy money, it's quick money, it's whatever, they have no idea what they're getting into. The reality is that's probably the case for even a lot of us. A lot of us probably got into trading, probably with some of those thoughts, some of those notions that it was going to be quick, easy money. Oh, if these people can do it, why can't I? Type of a mindset. But the difference is at some point along the line, we kind of like figured it out and just didn't quit. You know what I mean? We just kind of kept going. We said, fuck it, I can't quit now. And you just see it through. And you just show up every single day, and eventually you figure some shit out. You figure out how to discipline yourself a little bit better. You have a little bit better self-control. You're learning more about the markets. You're getting market experience. All of these things compound over time. And, the people that start trading and they give up, I mean, it's really what it is. I mean, it's the reason that 90-something% of traders fail is because they just gave up. You're telling me a person, like, if they just didn't quit, couldn't eventually figure it out to some extent? Like, eventually they could. They just don't want it. They just don't want to. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, not everybody should be a trader. But that's fucking kind of just life. So technically we need child labor. What do I fucking look like to you? God says to grow as much as you can so you can contribute more. No? Oh, you can take care of your own bills? How worthy of you. Real American trading. Wait a minute. Sam, is that you? You reckon we're going to hit PDH? I reckon we're at least going to hit this Monday high at this point. All right, peace out, Melda. Have a good day. Got in longs on Dow Jones. What do I think? I don't know. We're not really moving on Dow Jones. It's kind of strange. Bias rest of the day. Honestly, I mean, if you guys saw the trade that I caught yesterday in the PM session, probably going to be something similar to that if I take anything else today, which will be a retracement into an unfilled gap. Well, either that or it'll be a internal to external range play, right? Like maybe we pull back into something and then I just look for like something like this would have been kind of the idea, right? Like pull back 15-minute gap and then internal to external, but it might be something like that later in the day. Or obviously we just keep grinding up. You know, if it's one of those like grind up forever, buy forever type days, I don't know if I'll truly take anything else. But if anything, if something can present, would be that. Yesterday was pretty picture perfect with, if I find you guys the hourly chart, the trade that I caught yesterday and recorded and posted on Instagram and YouTube was basically in this, it actually ended up being a bearish candle, funny enough. But this candle here, so we had come down, I don't even think we, oh no, we did SMT. This hourly candle here had SMT'd the low with YM. We did an SMT with ES. And then we had this open hourly gap. So I longed, I was actually in long just before the close of this hourly candle. And then this hourly candle opens up and we trade up higher into this hourly gap. At that point, I was out of the trade. And then we ended up coming back down and closing. And then that was that. But that was the trade I caught yesterday. So, like, you know, today, can we see something similar for? Maybe. I don't know. But that's kind of usually what I'm always looking for off of, like, the PM session. Like, you just have more data. You just have more data to go off of, right? Like, you're going off of the AM session range now. Can we play off of that? You know, once we take out, like, AM session highs from today and yesterday, can we get, you know, something back down? Like, part of this 15-minute gap is left unfilled, so maybe we see, like, this low be tagged. You know, you're just trying to identify that draw and then see how price responds off of these highs or lows being taken. It's the same stuff every day, every trade, guys. It's literally just repetitive. You're waiting to see reactions off key levels, and if you're confident enough in a trade, you take it with good risk management and you live with the outcome. No. All I know is I was definitely outside today. I wanted to see, not to beat a dead horse, but I didn't want to see this daily candle come all the way back up here. I just, you know. Shit happens. How did everybody do today, though? I mean, if you went long, you're probably golden. Obviously. Waiting for longs. Where'd you say? Put one mini buy limit at 994.50. 994.50. Oh, so you're just trying to play this range. 994.50. This gap here. I'm not trying to jinx you, Andy. When I look at this range, I just see that we're in a deep premium. But oh yeah, boys, we did get the we'll appease the volume profile traders. We did we actually slapped a volume profile on the chart earlier this morning, didn't we? We got, dude, that value area low, boys. That value area low. You guys been sleeping on it. You guys been sleeping on that value area low. What time is it? Man, 11 a.m. macro already come and gone. Well, did we hit? Just fell short of that new week opening gap. Right? Yeah. $25,060 is too clean. Is that the same level here? Oh, you're looking at, I see. You are looking at the, is that the, wait, Friday, Sunday? New week opening gap. Yeah. I see it, I see it. This is interesting though. This would be a gift if we were to get this before, like Monday AM high not taken yet. We generate more liquidity just below. We trade down, purge this low, rebalance. This would be a gift if we were to get something like that. No, I haven't used TradeC yet. I've seen some people using it though. It sounds like it's pretty badass. Have you guys used it yet? I'm sure some of you have. Potentially. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like she's ripping. Gripping and ripping. Do we at least get to 50% of this? Looks like we did. Yep, just kissed 50% of this leg. Yeah, so as we rip through these highs here, the new week opening gap, this is the level that Andrew in the chat was referring to as this candle wick high. And this new week opening gap fill would be up here technically, 77. So in all likelihood, the trade that I'll be likely trying to frame going into the PM could look like the external to internal, kind of like what I caught yesterday in the PM. Kind of all you're really left with after obviously this move. So could be that, could be looking to target this low. Later in the day. But it's got to be, there's no guarantee that we'll come back for this, right? Like it could be one of those just buy forever days. You guys know what I'm talking about, where we just like shallow retrace, drive higher, shallow retrace, drive higher. And then we literally just like, you know, do one of those numbers. We really would need to see like strong hourly manipulation, boom, displacement down, etc. So it's going to kind of depend on that. If I take anything else today, I'll keep you guys updated. As of right now, 2 trades today. Both of them were shorts. The first short was, I'll put the executions on. The first short was actually a trade that went like immediately into some nice profit. And then we break evened on it after we rebalanced to 50%. So first short attempt was here. off of this inversion in BPR. Shorted there going into 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock opened up. We trade down to 50%. This starts reacting. I go break even. Immediately stopped to break even. Had some trade syncer issues. Had to re-establish my connections. And then this ended up printing a higher 5-minute. And I was already bearish because of the daily and the 4-hour, which have now just kind of totally flipped. So, but yeah, this 5-minute was holding, right? And just, you know, I guess a little too horny on those shorts there, and took this 1-minute inversion in BPR to the downside. Should have waited for my original thesis, which was wait for this confirmation of the order block and, you know, changing the state, but can't do nothing about it now. So yeah, that was the short there. Drove out here on this move up. So 1 break even, 1 loss on shorts. Daily, you know, the daily range is obviously looking like this, which is not what I was hoping for. So back to waiting for something else later. All right, boys. If you're green today, congratulations. Shout out Paris. Paris was calling longs right here, so he nailed it. At least somebody in the chat nailed it. Gotta give credit where credit is due, right, chat? Is this just gonna melt? Am I like about to end stream and this shit just dies? What's up, dude? Jew, his name is actually Ju, Jew 13. Wait, Jube knows? I don't know. Yeah, Jew, I haven't started streaming PM session yet. Maybe I'll add that in here at some point. I keep saying that, but the reality is I kind of don't really. Sometimes it's nice to not be live every fucking time you're just sitting on the charts, because I don't know if I'll take anything. A lot of times when I'm sitting here, and I'm like seeing a good setup, I'll just like be sitting here, not like really with the intention of trading. I'll just be sitting here and I'll see something that looks like a really clean trade. And if so, I take it, you know. But, you know, I'll sit here, I'll do a little doom scrolling, fuck around with my dog. Maybe I'm editing a video, something like that. You know, believe it or not, sometimes it's nice to not have to entertain folks while you're trying to trade. But best times of the day to trade for you personally, I mean, all my best trades come around, you know, bottoms and tops of hours, honestly. Big time for like hourly candle closures, 4-hour candle closures. That's pretty much when I'm most active. Every once in a while, you'll see something that forms like around like a 30-minute mark. Like if we're really one-sided in the morning, sometimes you'll see like a 12:30 reversal. But otherwise, yeah, like in the mornings here, I'm mostly focused on the macros, right? 10 a.m. macro, 11 a.m. macro. Trying to frame that next move, and then PM session's not really any different. 1 o'clock, 1:30, 2 o'clock. Like if there's nothing that's like looks like getting ready to set up around like 1:30, I just get off the chart for the day. At least that's the goal, right? Get off the chart, because it's probably not going to be anything too promising. You've likely already kind of missed out on whatever happened that day. If we're not looking to set up something by PM that time. I know some people trade power hour. Some people really get into like the end of the day. It's like it seems like you're kind of like looking for a needle in a haystack when you do that, to be honest. Like you might get that like end of the day move like once a week or something like that. Maybe not even that. So it just seems like you're kind of Waiting for that one, penny to drop. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not saying it's not fun, Andrew. Yeah, it definitely moves. It definitely picks up volatility. Market on close is always fun. Those are, dude. But usually, dude, if I'm trading at that point in the day, it's not a good day. I'm telling you, it's not. It's just not. I know myself well enough that if I'm trading, if I'm still on charts by market on close, it's not been a good day. I'm tilting. Are you guys thinking what I'm maybe thinking right now? What are the odds? We could get a 5-minute confirmation here. We'll mark out like that. I'm trying to stall because I'd hate to fucking end the stream and then I immediately take a trade 5 minutes later. Although it'd be kind of funny, but. This would be the thought process of a potential idea here. We'll see if we get the closure and what we look like. 3 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Kind of want to, if I want to be safe, probably want to see this disrespect too. I still like the OB entry here. Because if not, like, sometimes being picky for the counter trend trade, like the external to internal range, I don't mind being a little bit more picky. Because I'm okay missing that. The trade that's more appealing is the one that's obviously on trend. So like if you miss out being picky on this, it's whatever. But then you can be a little bit more aggressive here once you get the rebalance and then confirmation back up. Because usually the internal to external range plays a lot easier anyway. Wicking back up, boys. Yeah. Might be nothing here. Might be a big nothing burger. Some of you guys are probably still holding longs. You're just like, fuck you, dude. We're going higher yet. Don't you dare be framing up short ideas. Yeah, look at that. Damn. Minute left on the close. Yeah, if we close like this, we'll call it a stream, boys. Real quick, look ahead to tomorrow. Nothing on the calendar, economic calendar-wise. Obviously, we got the State of the Union address tonight. I don't know if any... Who knows? Who knows what this could create in terms of any sort of movements going into tomorrow. But tomorrow, the big thing is that NVIDIA earnings in the afternoon. So my expectations... I'm still going to be trading tomorrow, but my expectations will be... If we don't get a clean move in the morning, I'm not trading PM session tomorrow. No doubt about it. If we get a clean setup in the morning, look to capitalize. But after that, I think it'll be dog shit. A lot of accumulation and a lot of nothingness while this is being anticipated coming out at 420. No, Trump speaks today. Today's Tuesday, is it not? Wait. Oh, what is this? Headline just hit the phone. Justin, White House says President Trump will not pardon. Oh, no way. Trump will not pardon Sam Bankman-Fried, the FTX crypto exchange guy. You guys remember him? He's not going to pardon him. That can't be good for crypto. For some reason, I feel like that would have been a bullish headline if it was the other way around. Did you guys see as well that obviously Eric Trump, he was obviously very pro crypto, very pro Bitcoin, etc. And he's now since, because of the crap, he's like started deleting all of his pro crypto tweets. Did you guys see this? Might just be getting absolutely rug pulled by the Trump family. Yeah. See, some of you guys might be looking at this 5 minute and saying like, oh, we closed below. That's a 5 minute, you know, bearish order block. But like, yeah, but we're trading against this 15 minute as well. That's why I was like, just to be safe, I'd want to see this 5 minute disrespect. Otherwise, it's just, might as well just wait. Might as well just wait. Don't get caught up in nothing. Like I said, if you miss out on the external to internal range play, that's the one you'd rather miss anyway. And then catch the internal to external, if anything. So I don't know. We'll call it a wrap there for the morning though, boys. Slightly red on the day for me. Down my leader account because I copy trading issues. So I'm copy trading 6 accounts right now this morning. I'm green $64 on the 6th because it didn't copy trade the one that actually lost. It copy traded the break even one. And my other accounts, my leader is down 576 and my followers are down 440. Don't ask me how it happened. Copy trader, a little bit of buggy issues this morning, so OCD kicking in. But yeah, just offside for the day as of right now. Offside for the day. That's all right though. We manage risk. We'll be there for the next opportunity, boys. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. If you're green today, congrats. If you're red today, don't make it worse. Wait for a good opportunity. Don't force nothing. And hey, I'll keep you guys updated on Twitter. Oh, today's the last day for the Apex, 90% off. If anybody's trading Apex, there you go. Trying to remember if there's anything else I need to remind you boys of. I don't think so. I think we're good to go. Otherwise, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, boys and girls. Enjoy your guys' Tuesday. And I'll talk to you, boys and girls, later on.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Joints on my playground, never asking why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. Into running, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Now time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Trader age every single day. trap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.